All right, guys, I'm getting the energy of like impulsive, okay? Your divine masculines may be feeling like, what the heck? It's been months, you know? He wants to reach out, but I feel like because you guys haven't spoken in weeks or months and you haven't reached out, he doesn't want to be the one to reach out because he knows he's going to have to come in with that very humble, respectful energy. And I think that's the point that you're really trying to drive in here, divine feminines. I don't know what occurred between you two to cause this separation here, but I do feel like you've got him in a position here where he's feeling like shit. What do I do? Do I send this message or do I not? Because when he types out the message to ask you, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like, where you been? It's coming off as like, okay, like he has to be the one to like kneel down. I don't know why I'm hearing that in his eyes. He could have a lot of pride as a man, men in his family or just many around, like friends, like, the environment he's raised with in that sense. Yeah, they don't really do that shit, you know? Women want to be silent, let her be silent. She'll come back, right? And that's usually the case in his past relationships. But I feel like I'm hearing, you see this one you're dealing with here? Okay, divine feminine, you are in a league of your own. Okay, he may be talking to his cousins about you, he may be talking to his friends about you, and they're telling him, he's trying to tell them either what he said, how you reacted, and everybody's just kind of zipping their lips like, good luck with that, and maybe some of these cousins or friends know you, and they're like, how are you gonna say that to her? Some of you as well, I'm picking up on, like, she's Latina, like, are you crazy? Or she's Caribbean, or I don't know, I'm getting something about, like, are you crazy? I heard somebody ask him, are you crazy? Because they either have taste in that particular culture of women, or they have experience, or, like, I'm just getting very flavorful, spicy, like, type of women. I don't know. And he's just there stumped because, again, he is really up against this feeling of either, okay, walking away from this and just kind of letting it go and cutting his losses, or humbling himself. Now, the problem with just walking away from it is, like, he loves you. That's what I feel. He knows it. He's probably not going to admit that, right? But this whole feeling of being all impulsive and wanting to pick up the phone and text you, and then what stops him is the feeling of, like, damn, like, that's really going to hit my pride right now. But when he doesn't, right, when he hesitates and he dwells on it for days, the feeling kicks in again of he just doesn't want to be without you. I'm hearing laughter as well. Okay, somebody misses the sunshine in their life. They miss, like, that good mood that you put them in. I'm hearing, like, damn, like, I pissed her off. He might have pissed you off. We'll get into the details later, but let's just get into his heart space first, because I really do feel like he doesn't know what the hell to do. It's like his heart and mind are battling each other because he knows, again, he's going to have to come in and, like, humble himself here. All right, it's safe for you to love. You could do it. You could do it. Okay, you could do it, divine masculines, because they're being guided to open up their heart because you're a safe space, you're a safe place. Because I feel like they wouldn't dare bow down to a woman because they know how a woman would come back and, like, clown them for that shit, right? So I don't know what, like, I'm picking up energetically, like, these are the type of men where it's like you don't, like, let a woman talk to you any particular type of way, like, just especially the way he was raised, but at the same time, like, you're not one of those, like, either women from his culture who just, like, maybe you're, like, culturally taught, or you grew up seeing that it's like, yeah, like, you're more reserved or you're more quiet. I feel like with you, divine feminine, there's none of that. You have a voice, you have thoughts, and there's something about that that's so particularly attractive to him. In the past, that stuff would have been very off-putting, but I feel like you just have etiquette. It's the way that you carry yourself. It's this fine balance between, I could go off right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put it respectfully to you, sir. And it's that way that you refine that spice that it's got him torn up. Like, so much to the point where he's telling the homies, he's telling the cousins, and they're like, damn, like, you're done for it. You're done for it. Just call her. Just call her. You got no choice. Lose her or call her. Which one you want? And I feel like they've seen him kind of just moping around, and it's come to the point where he's gonna have to be impulsive and just hit that send button 1, 2, 3, because I'm telling you, Mans is really wrestling against his pride right now because he's never had to do this before. But with you, like, something about you is very just as well. I'm getting like the justice card. You could have a way of like just doing things by the book, you know? Don't disrespect me. Don't come at me. Like, I don't tolerate X, Y, and Z. Like, you're very independent. You do the right thing. And that's what he can't just leave it alone, is what I am feeling. All right. And we also have calling in your soulmate. So I feel like with these two paired together, your energy is just ringing in as very safe. And if he is ever going to humble himself, it's going to be to you. Okay. And I'm also hearing somebody just kind of get humbled in the sense where they don't mind, because at the end of the day, like, if it's anybody I'm going to apologize for hurting their feelings or being out of timing with my talk, it's going to be you. Okay. And I feel like this is like making the connection, like you guys are going to commit more to each other after this. Because again, you've never experienced him. Like right now you're pissed, Divine Feminine. Okay. You've never experienced, you're going to forgive him because you've never experienced him coming towards you in this humble way. And I do feel like once you're able to witness that and see it, because you yourself know that you're going to stand your ground, okay? And you know that it's killing him that you're standing your ground. But I feel like this is just really, really necessary here to kind of balance the scales here, because I feel like what he's kind of emotionally and spiritually growing through and opening up to is like, you know, this is a woman, right? This is the type of woman I want. The type that's not just going to like, you know, close her mouth and just look at the floor. Like, he's, again, respect. I feel like somebody just, they really have a lot of love and respect for you. Okay, now we have the wedding card as well. I feel like this is the energy everybody around him is giving in terms of part of the advice, is like, that's the type of woman that you don't say those things to. You don't treat that type of woman. You don't treat a woman like that any type of which way. Like, something about, I'm also hearing like, if you're going to give your word, you better give your word. And that's how you are, Divine Feminine. Like, I feel you hold people to their word. Like, if you're going to say something, then do it. If you're going to say you call me at a particular time and you don't call me at a particular time, I take that as, you know, disrespect. You're not organized, right? And maybe I'm hearing like your father, okay? So your daddy might have like brought you up in a way where it's like he treated you with a lot of respect, or he taught you to carry yourself with a lot of self-respect. So it's like, you know what to look out for when it comes to having people in your life. You have a lot of strong boundaries. Okay. And maybe that's why, you know, people around him are telling him, hey, listen, like, you don't do stuff like that. Like, that's I hate to be cheesy and say like, that's, you know, like wifey type of thing, you know, like you gotta have like the common sense. Like, did you not have the common sense that a woman like that is not going to take that well? And you know, another thing too I'm getting is like, it was about having control, you know, and I don't know what the conversation entailed of you two getting into whatever conflict you did, but it's like somebody was trying to like have the upper hand in this connection, or just trying to like show you like, just remember, like, you know, we this, but just always and you were like, excuse me, what? So, and again, that is the very essence of you that, you know, they really love. And this wedding card here is really giving me that that sense of commitment, or it's like you guys may not realize it, but after you kind of kiss and make up type of thing, it's going to feel you're going to feel even closer to each other, okay? Especially after you get through whatever conflict this is. Can we shed some light on that? Can we shed some light on the conflict? Okay, we have North Node, cosmic purpose. You know, with calling in your soulmate and even the wedding card here coming up, I'm hearing just the seriousness, okay? You have a very serious nature about you, plan too much, and it's about a lack of respect. I feel like you move with a lot of purpose. You don't have time to play the ass, as we like to say in Trinidad, right? You don't have time to play the ass, and that's why I was saying, like, you're going to give me your word. So that's how you're coming off as somebody who you act with purpose. And I feel like this is your divine masculine maturing as well, growing out of those immature ways in terms of like, this is not just like dating somebody, right? Like, this is like a serious commitment, or it's like a serious connection here. And why people may be saying that to him, or why he may be realizing that, is the way that he's torn up now that you haven't reached out or communicated. What's your current energy, Divine Feminines? What's your current energy? He's so curious to know. I feel like you're hoping that he communicates and reaches out, because that'll create that exact balance that you two need. Because I definitely see this Divine Feminine energy as like digging your heels into the ground. You're being either guided just to stay put, because some kind of balance here needs to occur. Okay, somebody's got to be the one to humble themselves and do a bit of building in this connection and meet you halfway. And how I think they're going to end up doing this building is they're not going to end up hearing from you, and they're going to end up having to reach out and communicate and give effort into this a little bit, because the frame of mind that you're in, or like I see like the space that you are currently holding right now, is that no, your mind is made up. This is done. This is over with. And it's taken you a lot to get to that place, but even you yourself are shocked and surprised, like, wow, it's been months and I haven't had the energy in me to just open this up again. Like, nah, you know what? Let's just leave it. Many of you might even be saying, like, let me see what he'll do. Okay? Somebody is definitely going through some kind of transformation right now. I do see winter coming up could be very, very significant for many of you in terms of like experiencing a deeper bond, doing more things. You know why? Somebody's not going to take you for granted anymore. Okay? This whole month since you guys haven't spoken, it really, really, really tore him up, because he wasn't expecting to miss you like this. He wasn't expecting to go open up his mouth and go chat up his business with, cousins and uncles and all these things trying to get advice, right? Everybody thought he had this under control, right? How we moping around a place like that? Okay, so you're setting the stage, Divine Feminine. Someone is definitely seeing that, they have to act and move like they got self-worth and they respect themselves as well. And that's the only way they'll know how to respect other people, right? So, I don't know. It's like a very kind of serious vibe here between you two. But I do feel like it needed to happen. And then that way you'll see when you guys are communicating again, you'll see a drastic shift in his behavior, especially with the way he communicates and talks to you. And when he gives you his word, he's going to give you his word. Tell you, call you tomorrow. Believe me, my boy going to call you 5 minutes early. Okay. What's coming up for you two? Okay. So I see that this attraction is growing. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So you stay put with those heels in the ground, Divine Feminine, and stand your ground, because I do feel like it's just really significant. It's a significant lesson for your masculines to really see you, holding your own and just, you don't need his validation over anything. You'll always choose yourself and put yourself first, over any man, any day. And he loves that shit, okay? And you deserve love. You're lovable, and I think that that's why the wedding card was coming up as well. It's like, that's the type of woman you love on, and like you commit to, and you go and you apologize, and you don't lose that type of woman. Somebody said that to him, right? So I just feel like, stay put, okay? He's asking you to just keep your heart open. I feel like somebody is about to hit that send button, and they're nervous as hell, because first of all, it's taken a lot of pride for this man to do this. And, it's like a double whammy, anticipating a response from you as well, right? You're going to continue reeling them out or are you going to keep an open mind and open up your heart again? Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, look, we have make the effort, guys. He is definitely going to be push to do this, because it's important for him to feel that energy of what it's like to not want to lose you, and to actually be bold and make this move and come out and say, look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have behaved that way. Okay, I have respect for you. Okay, that conversation is coming, and I love it for whoever you guys are. All right, I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.